Thank you for joining us for worship. I'm your host, Paige Patton. Wednesday starts a new Bible study series titled The Fruitful Life. Bishop will be teaching about the fruits of the Spirit, and we hope you can join us. Mark your calendars, Mount Zion. Devon Franklin will be in the house on March 16th and 17th at all 5 services.
What's going on, Mount Zion? How you doing? It's your boy, Devon Franklin. I'm on the Truth Tour right now. I'm in the airport. And guess what? I'm bringing the Truth Tour to Nashville, to Mount Zion Church. I can't wait to get there. Thank you so much, Bishop Walker, my brother from another, my buddy, my homie, for inviting me to come. I'm so excited to bring this truth. Many of you, if you do not know, my latest book, I'm going to grab it out my bag. Y'all, this is real. None of this is staged. Hey, we keeping it all the way real. If you do not know, my new book, The Truth About Men, what men and women need to know. Listen, I believe this book will change the culture for the better. I've been all over the country talking about it, and I got to come to Nashville. I'll be there March 16th and 17th, speaking at all services that weekend, selling books. There'll be books at the table after every service. I'll sign every book. I'll take every picture. Why? Because I do believe the truth will set us free. So mark your calendar, spread the word. Let's blow this thing out. I can't wait to see you. God bless you.
I just love to see what God is doing. Let's check this out.
When I was about 30 years old, they told me that at the age of 40, I would have to have a kidney transplant. We met around the age of 35 and we started dating. Once we started dating, we put everything out in the open, transparency about our health, our finances, and everything. We decided we were going to get married. We got married, and within 3 months' time, they told me that I would have to have a kidney transplant. So we decided all the testing to go through to get on the transplant list.
So at that time, I was praying about it, and God led me to Ephesians 5:25. Husband, love your wife as Christ loved the church, that he gave himself up for her. So I kept reading that scripture, kept praying about it, and the question he gave me was, what would you really do for your wife? And that's how, after testing and everything, we became a match, total match.
And so the kidney transplant took place on December 28th. I don't know what year. 2008, yeah, that's right. 2008, so it has been 10 years. After the transplant, there was a hiccup though, and
like right after the transplant, stop it. After the transplant, went for a physical, my wife went for a physical, and she couldn't move that day. She was real weak. And after that, we got to the hospital, got in a wheelchair. They checked her blood pressure. It was 60/40. She was dying. And I walked out of the room, and to keep myself, straight, being a man, I walked out of the room, and I looked over, and there was a nurse reading a Bible. And that was God saying, I'm here.
And as you can see, everything it's working well. It's been 10 years now. However, 2 years ago, my body did start rejecting the kidney, and I am now back on the transplant list. I'm a year in on the transplant list again, but I'm still trusting and believing God that he's going to come through. His miracles are still every day. So I trust and believe that he will heal me however he sees fit.
And you can read more about our story in our book, Event Path. It's on Amazon, Books A Million, Barnes & Nobles, worldwide. And it's a good testimony of how we been through our journey. Everything is not a chapter, it's an event. I am Galen Gill.
I'm Julie Gill.
And
we're all in.
Parents, it's nearly summer break, and it's time to sign your children up for Camp Zion. Slots fill quickly, so don't wait. Reserve your rising first grader to rising ninth grader spots today. For details and to register for all Mount Zion events, go to our website at www.mtzionnashville.org, or you can use the app and click on My Mount Zion. Camp Zion is also needing teachers for reading, language, algebra, geometry, just to name a few subjects. If you would like to get involved, email Darrell Walker at dwalker@mtzionnashville.org. mtzion.org. Remember to download the sermon notes on the Mount Zion app, or you can simply ask our ushers for a paper copy. Thank you so much for worshiping with us. Please enjoy the rest of the service.